Hi guys, welcome to Palace to the Core. My name is Stephen Dawes. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support of the channel. Right, back at the European situation again, the European debacle, as I like to call it at the moment. So as you probably would have known already, initial meetings with UEFA haven't gone very well and they rejected Palace's early bids to try and sort the situation out. Now, you know, I'm sure you guys know all the reasons behind it now. I did it in the previous video, so I'm not going to bore you by going through all that again. But it looks as though we are now going to have to wait until the end of June for their official response and their final determination as to whether Palace can play in Europe, or whether we would play, or whether we can play in Europe at all, or what particular competition we will be playing in. There has been a lot of dialogue going forward, and I know that Steve Parish has spoken to UEFA and told them in no uncertain terms that John Textor has no influence in the club. Obviously, part of the issue is the fact that John Textor owns Lyon, or a vast majority of Lyon. But Steve Parish has said that there has been, apart from one player, which I think was Jake O'Brien, we haven't swapped players between Lyon and Crystal Palace. There's been no business deals between them. There's been no advertising deals. There's been nothing in collaboration with Lyon at all, apart from that one transfer. So Steve Parish's argument is that, you know, there is no connection between us and Lyon. There's no business arrangement between the two clubs, and that Textor owns it in his own right, and there's no co-ownership with Lyon or anything like that, which I think is absolutely fair and right to say that, because, you know, I think it's silly to penalise Crystal Palace because the owner of the club owns another club which we have no dealings with whatsoever. But anyway, and apparently, according to the BBC, Steve Parish has said that he's willing to do whatever is necessary to get Palace playing in Europe and to get this sorted out. One of the things that's been mooted is the possible resignation of John Textor, which would mean he would then have no power whatsoever. The UEFA, of course, rejected Textor putting his shares into the blind trust because it should have been done in March, and because it's now past March, they've said that the deadline is passed for them to be able to do it, so that's been rejected. So it really is down to the last minutes and down to what UEFA decide to determine. I know that the other two American shareholders are thinking of buying Textor out. Whether that will be done in time or whether that will work, I don't know. But the other option, of course, is for Textor to resign or to sell his shares to somebody else, which I'm not sure they'll have time to do that either. So it's looking a little bit precarious at the moment, but I'm hoping that sense will prevail and they will realise that Textor has no real power over the club. I mean, you know, Steve Parish has the deciding vote and things like that, so he has no real power over the club. I mean, he's got on the record and said that he doesn't have a lot of power in the club. So I'm hoping that that will be enough for UEFA to understand that this is a load of stuff and nonsense and that we should be able to play in Europe. That's the latest as it goes. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you think about all of this. There are a few little rumours going around in terms of transfers. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow on a couple of those, so don't forget to stay tuned for that, and also please do subscribe if you want to catch those as well. It really does help the channel push it forward along the way as well. And until the next time, I'll see you then.